Welcome and welcome back to S.WigginsTV. It's me, Worldwide Wiggins, back with some more dope content for y'all. Hey, today's episode is gonna be a dime sack in disguise of a P. You feel me? Because, as you know, it's a lot going on. You know, hood against hood. You know, tensions is high. You know, in the land right now, man. So, you know, in the name of peace, in the streets of LA, today we gonna be talking about hoods that have recently, you know, it ain't gotta be too recent, you feel me? It could be, you know, years back, you know, that have squashed their beef, you know, or at least have had peace talks, you feel me? So, let's get into it, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's very important for the youth out there, you know, to see the hoods can come together, bro. I just seen, you know, unrelated, you know, Ruga and Memo 600, you know, from Opposing Hood, one from Steve Dry, the other one from MOB. You know, when one of their brothers didn't kill each other, the other brother, you know, they came together, you know what I'm saying? So, if they could do that, bro, and since y'all motherfuckers like following Chicago, I mean, you need to come together as well. You know what I'm saying? So let's get down to business. These are hoods that have recently, or some years back, squashed their beef. All right, let's crack things off. The Broadway Gangster Crips and the East Coast. Okay, so these two have put their differences to the side. You know, I was really happy for that, and you know, I think it was pretty recent too. But you know, it's a few little, you know, it's always gonna be a few knuckleheads, you know, kind of, you know, sparking things back up with the hit ups and crossing each other out. But you know, I hope it all works out for the best, you know. And if you didn't know your history, this is a very important beef, because remember, the Four Trays and the Avalons had their thing going, and Four Trays stopped messing with Avalons because the Avalons was close with the Broadways, and the Four Trays was real close with the East Coasters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. I hope the peace holds up, man. Look past the boo-boo and keep it going. All right, while we on the subject of the East Coasters as a whole, the Kitchens in the East Coasters have also squashed their beef, as far as I know. You know, and to be honest, a lot of East Side Crips have come together. You know, the Bloods as well. You feel me? But a lot of the East Side Crips is coming together, and you know, I don't approve of the Blood versus Crip thing, but you know, it's step by step, man. You know, we can't peace treat with nobody else until we peace treat amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's what it is. Moving along. The Treetop Paw Rules versus the Fruittown Paw Rules. Believe it or not, I was the first to ever put this on the platform. Nobody knew about this peace treaty on YouTube until I put it up. And if you don't believe me, check the date. All the other YouTubers, bro, check when they put it out. Salute to them, you know. They took the information from our platform and put their twist on it. Hey, I heard they came together. Yeah, you ain't slick. You feel me? But check the date. Look at the date I put mine out and everybody else. Hey, listen, bro. These other channels go pop it, bro. But they know Wiggins that dude for sure. I don't get the views that the mother dudes got, but they know Wiggins that dude for sure. You know, if Wiggins get the views, it's over. Dead homies. But in case you have no idea of what I'm referring to, it was my interview with G Uno from Treetop Paw Rule, where he announced they came together and he even shared a flick. So that's what it is, man. Compton need to come together as a whole. You know what I'm saying? That's what it do. Next. This one right here is going to be controversial. You got the Watergate Crips versus the IVC. When I did my interview with Nickel Nut last year, it went viral. Not only because he was sick with the strikes, you feel me? But people found out they was pushing Rolling Hundreds. It was just an overall good interview. That's top 10 best Wiggins interviews for sure. But other than that, it had a huge impact because after that interview, members of IVC and Watergate start chopping it up, towards peace. Because Nickel Nut kept it respectful and no dissing. And it was an overall positive interview. Now, guess what? There's people that don't believe it and don't want to see it. But I'll tell you this, though. They not going to admit it, but it's people from Watergate that really want to see it. And I ain't going to say they really have no problem, you feel me? Because let's be honest, bro. Watergate and IVC been beefing since the 70s, the 80s? That's like 40 years. And let's be honest, it haven't been no tension in years. It haven't been no man downs or no incidents in a long time. You feel me? So, you feel me? Why not come together for Inglewood, for Rolling Honeys? You feel me? What's the problem? What's the hold up? You know what I'm saying? Why? It makes no sense. You feel me? So, I would like to see on my platform. Remember, I'm starting a Peacemaker, man. I'm starting a Peacemaker. Will we see a Watergate and IVC be one of the first episodes of Peacemaker? Stay tuned. You never know. It might be in the works. But yeah, man, going to bring that together for Inglewood, man. We gotta keep it solid, bro. Y'all got love for both of y'all. Keep it keyway. All right, move along. The 99 Mafia Crips versus the Hat Gang Watch Crips. This right here was a crazy beef that's been cracking since way back. These two been going at. These is two small hoods, bro, that's overlooked, but dangerous, bro. Yeah, you get caught slipping in one of them hoods over there, you think it's sweet if you want to. Me being who I am, bro, and knowing what I know and my connections, Hat Gang is definitely reputable. And 99 Mafia too. However, upon doing my interview with Lil Slim from 99, he revealed that these two hoods done buried the hatchet. Check it out.
The whole East Side Crip Court, that's a different alliance. So it's like we don't really beef with none of that. We don't beef with no East Side gang. So you know what I'm saying. Anything on the East Side Crippin', it's cool.
Wait. What about Hat Gang? Cause y'all 99.
No, they had patched that up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the East Side 99s and the Hat Gangs have patched that up. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of tricky too because they family. You feel me? I done heard stories like the Hat Gangs and the East Side 99s family. You know what I'm saying? So that one the tricky one too. But yeah, I heard that they had patched that up though. They ain't beefing no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it do, man. I'm very happy. I'm very excited to see you two guys, my small hoods. We together, man. I got love for all the small hood mafia. We big hood K. But much love to all the small hoods, man. I'm happy to see you guys come together, bro. And salute, bro. For sure that. Move along. This right here's a little touchy. We gonna touch on it very delicately and move on. The Shotgun Crips versus the Raymond Avenue Crips. Now, these two hoods, bro, are two hoods that have broke off from the original, when the Crips split and went their separate ways. Now, they've been going through a lot of bush, you feel me? I'm not gonna speak on, you know what I'm saying? But at some point, not too long ago, reputables from both sides came together and sat down. And, it was cool. They was getting ready to squash it and, have peace amongst each other. However, it didn't really work out and things flared back up, bro. And it really pained my heart to see that, bro. I got love for the Rangers bro, and much love to the Shotguns. You feel me? So I hope, you feel me, if it's not already in the works, that you guys come together and put that BS to the side, man. Keep it keyway, man. I know it ain't easy, but much love to both of y'all one day. That's all I'm going to say. All right, moving along. All right, you got the original Swamp Compton Crips and the Nellis. Now, this another one I got to kind of move delicately on. Now, I interviewed the big homie from Swamp, much love, Brody. And he spoke on how they both came to a ceasefire. You know what I'm saying? They the big homies from both sides, you know, came to each other's park, sat down, hashed it out like men, and you know, it was love, bro. So that's another good one. And while we on the subject of swamps, also, they patched things up with the Lantana Block Compton Crips on the west side. Not Santana, Lantana. I know a lot of people from the outside get it confused. They put they beef to the side. And, you know, they didn't have softball games and came together. So I'm very happy about that. And also, if you know about that situation at the liquor store, it got real crucial. You know what I'm saying? It was a real deadly beef. So, allegedly. So, I'm happy, you feel me? My earths came together, bro. Much love, bro. Keep it going. Moving along. Now, this, you know, we'll talk about possibles, you know, possibilities of wobblers and all that. You feel me? The 190 East Coasters and the Cabbage Patch Paw rules. Now, when I interviewed my boy, Nutbone number 3 from 190, he mentioned, you know what I'm saying, it's mutual respect for P-Dog from Cabbage Patch Paw rules. These two is both big dogs in their section. Got say-so in their hood. So, shout to P-Dog, he responded, you know what I'm saying? So, that's another thing that I'm very, you know, I was very glad to see, you know what I'm saying? Two men, you know, putting the BS to the side because they do have history. You know, the 190s don't get along with the Paw rules in their area. That 190s is on their own out there. You got to give them come on, man. So, hopefully in the future, bro, them two work on the record, bro, because they both talented artists, you feel me? And bring that together, man. The Carson movement. Yeah. The new Carson movement. Moving along. You got the Inglewood family and the Denver Lane blood. Now, to me, this was inevitable that they was going to come together, you feel me? Because it seemed like one of those beefs that kind of was just, you know, maybe a misunderstanding, you know. It got deadly, you feel me? If you don't, you know, it got deadly. It got crazy, but however, they patched things up. And when I interviewed Fig Rory from Lanes, they didn't already came together, you know what I'm saying? So, and he especially went to their hood day, so that's what's up, man. You know, I want to see the Damus come together too. No hatred in my heart. Yes, sir. Shoot, even the 60s and the 8 trays, you know what I'm saying? Last year they was having peace talks. And you know, it's like I said, it's gonna be a few knuckleheads out there, you know. It's gonna keep whacking each other out, but you know, for the most part, bro, it ain't nobody doing nothing like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to get their money, bro. Now, these two came together during when Nipsey had his when they marched for his death, but you know things didn't really last. But you know, last year they had their thing, and you know, as far as I know, you feel me? I ain't heard none of the homies from either side, you feel me, said nothing about each other. So glad to see things working out, man. And I'm just gonna conclude this right here, bro. You know, shout out to all my Valley boys, you feel me? Because they say I never include them. You got the OVGs and the Wits and Avs, man. Much love to both of them, man. These two done had beef. You know what I'm saying? They was going at it as well. Now, they done started a whole alliance. You feel me? The 3-pack. Now they bringing more members. The 3-packs plus the BIGs, you feel me? Because even back then, you feel me, when Big Payback was alive, he was dissing OVGs. You feel me? Dissing the 7 times. But they didn't put it together. Shout out my boy Quan. He was a big he had a big impact, you know, and he had a lot to do with it. So he put that thing together. So that's what's up, bro. Much love to both sides, man. Keep doing y'all thing, man. Keep expanding, man. Double up. Or should I say triple up? Yeah, whatever. All right. right? Now, here's the post commentary, because you know I got a speech for y'all. Like I said, man, it's Martin Luther King way, man. The reason why people don't really want to squash the beef is because of public hood perception. And what do you mean by that? You feel me? They don't want to say, oh, look, them niggas peace treating. So I guess because it looks weak. Ain't nothing wrong with peace treating, bro. You feel me? You should want peace, bro. I heard a big homie say, hey, bro, the only ones like the older dudes that don't want that don't want the peace, don't want to keep the peace, they was busters back then. They late bloomers. If you done been shot, been in jail, or you feel me, been through, you feel me? You should want peace, bro. You got kids now. This ain't like back in the days. There's cameras everywhere. You can't do nothing. Anyway, so increase the peace, bro. You feel me? And you know I gotta commentate on this right here, bro. Everybody on that other dude from the Bay Area, right? See, everybody want to ban this dude from the Bay Area. You feel me? But when I said this dude ain't got no business coming down here, starting no beefs between LA hoods, I was wrong. Oh, Wiggs, you hate on the Bay. You gonna lose your Bay audience. When I said it, I was wrong. Right? Oh, but when all these other Crips on the internet do it, it's good. Yeah, I know everybody want to hate on the wig splitter, man. But it's good, though, man. But listen, bro. Regardless of the Bay Area, bro, take the Bay out of it. You can't come from somewhere else and come here and generate beef and profit off of it and not expect ninjas to get mad and not have a problem with it, bro. Because I guarantee you, bro, I come up there pushing Compton Crips and I go to the East Oakland versus the West Oakland and the 4s and the 3s and the 2s going to each other hood, they gonna be like, cuz blood, who the fuck is this nigga? I might get my pill back. You feel me? So it ain't right, bro. You can't compare me to them other players. Shout out to Political Street Views, bro. Cause you feel me? He the only one like S.WigginsTV, bro. He don't do that, bro. He keep it solid on both sides, bro. He don't do what them other YouTubers doing, bro. So shout out to Political Street View. At least somebody see it, bro. I squash beefs on my channel, bro. I done been shot. I done been through the motions, bro. I bring peace together on this channel. You could never compare me to them dudes. They might get the most views, bro. I'm gonna leave you with this, bro. They might get more views than me, bro. But ninjas know who that ninja is, bro. They know Wiggins is that ninja, bro. Everybody. On that note, man, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, man. I'm tired of taking breaks, man. I'm gassing up on it, man. Dope content coming back to back. That. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Wiggs!